the morning after the big storm, and my tower garden is doing so great. Excuse me. This looks a little droopy up here in the calendula area, but it might perk up. It's supposed to be really hot today too, so a little, it kind of, it's a garden, Heat is not the best from what I've heard. So some people suggest to put like cold water bottles like that are iced inside the base. So here's some flowers for you. Some pea flowers, some pumpkin flowers, and oh my goodness, here is a strawberry flower. Wow, this strawberry plant really presents some really awesome growth here. And this one too. This one has some growth, no flowers, but pretty cool. So it looks good. Looks a little beaten down a little bit on the calendula area. I'm hoping these are going to be flowers. The flowers are going to bloom, so I'm going to have flowers all about the top. The very top is lettuce. And I am in a group that I was just so amazed. I saw a friend of mine that put this tower garden on her Facebook group, and I loved it. And so I didn't realize there's a whole world of tower garden people. The girl that I got mine, you kind of order from, it's sort of like a multi-level business type thing. And I ordered from a girl who has been doing this for a year, and she has 5 of these. And she is growing so much awesome food. She showed this really huge eggplant that she grew. A white eggplant. Looked amazing. And people ask me, how can you grow a pumpkin? Cleo, stay over here. Cleo wants to run away. Oh, she's not watching me, so I'll just take off. No, stay in the yard. So people ask how you can grow a pumpkin. Well, the pumpkins are on the bottom. So when a pumpkin starts to grow, it will just sit right here on this base. And so let's see. This one has some flowers on it too. So I haven't really figured out exactly how it's going to work, but I can bring this inside in the fall. So I'm hoping if I grow pumpkins, I might have to grow them enough to pick them. And then I'm thinking you empty the bottom because that's all water. There's like 20 gallons of water in there. And I'm going to empty the water, and then I will have to, there's wheels on it. You can wheel it in the house, but you can also take it apart. That is full of water. So as you need to, you kind of fill it back up. I might need to add some water to it, but I haven't really done anything except for there's like plant food that you give it, and I've done that. You're supposed to test it every so often for pH. But other than that, I haven't done much. So there's the tower garden. Looks really good. It's still growing, doing well. I've seen some dragonflies and bees and things like that around it, but no major bugging, no weeding, and hopefully we'll get some produce coming up. I love these peas and the beautiful little tendrils it makes. It's reaching. Where can I hold on to? And how's another one coming up? So pretty. Okay, here's my potatoes. My potatoes are probably done. This one, they're kind of dying off. I'm not exactly sure when I'm supposed to open it. Some people say the longer you wait, the more the potatoes will grow. So I would like good-sized potatoes. I'm not in a major rush. I can't wait to taste them, though. These are pumpkins that I planted from seed. I'm hoping to compare the two. You know, I planted these maybe a few days after. I ordered the pumpkin plants for my tower garden online. They came as little seedlings, so I did start them as seedlings. These are beans, and I do see something trying to eat the leaves of my beans, so I don't ever see bugs, but there's like little places where my beans are, the leaves are getting eaten. I don't like that. So we'll see what happens, but they're still growing. So I heard I didn't grow beans the first part of the spring, so I figured I would try it now. Here's my apple trees garden. Let's see, just hodgepodge. I got some lettuce. I got some beans in there too, and lilacs. Everything looks so happy today. I need to really cut back some of these tomato plants. And I got some squash flowers still happening. There's some pollinators in there. Thank you, pollinators. I think you don't have bees around until you need them, and then they show up. Here's some more flowers. There's a rotting squash I'm going to have to cut off. Sometimes they start out, they either don't get fertilized or, I don't know, something happens. That one's not going to make it. I got 2 zucchinis yesterday. I had to kind of trim back my plants because the bugs, that's no fun. I don't see any active bugs in there right now. Here we go with the marigolds, Swiss chard. I need to make some smoothies, and my cucumbers. I need to trim these back. I saw a video of very trimmed back cucumbers, so I think we're going to do that. I think we can give the vines more energy for their cukes, but I do have some good ones. Here's a good size cuke right here. I was thinking when I'm looking at these, I think of that term that teenagers use, I'm just hanging out. That's what I think about with these cucumbers. They're just hanging out, just hanging out, just hanging out. Lots of flowers, so still time for more cucumbers. But I definitely want to cut back some of these leaves so we can possibly make room for more. Here we have another pollinator. Can you see it? Oh, flies away. I'll have to check my video. I don't know. It's hard to see because my camera's on the side of my phone, so I'm not used to the placement. Okay, so that's it for today. So today my kids are going to go somewhere, and I'm going to go see a friend. And there's my basil. Let me know how you're doing. Do you have a garden? Oh, there's my awesome sunflowers. I cannot wait. These two are a little smaller. These two are huge. Absolutely huge. I've never grown sunflowers before in my yard, so I'm really excited. Leo!